if a person does not observe the Torah as priority number one in their life, all they have left is pritzut, is immorality that they hold dear, because that is becomes their number one motivation. They want to make a lot of money so they can get the pretty girl, and then another girl, and then another girl. They want to get a position of power so they can get the girl. They want to get this so they can get the girl. It's all about the girl. It's all about more immorality. And what ends up happening is that without them even realizing it, they start functioning in life based on immorality. And the lines of morality get crossed so often to the point that even what they used to think is evil themselves, they start thinking that it may not be so evil when it comes to them. This is what explains all of these people that you see when they first became successful celebrities or businessmen or rappers or whatever they were. More or less, they had a dream. They had a dream of making money and having a girl and having this and all types of, generally speaking, normal possessions. Normal stuff that everybody else would want. But as they became more and more successful and had more and more possessions and more of their desires fulfilled, they became bored of eating steak every day. They became bored of being married to one woman every day. They became bored of all of the things that used to be their dreams. And they started desiring things that were more taboo. Even though in the past, they would tell you that that's evil. But in the present, they've redefined evil. They've redefined it. See, Rabotai, when a person does not uphold the Torah values and the Torah laws as priority number one, by default, the Jewish world has to view them as a parutz. Not because they dislike him, not because they dislike her, has nothing to do with that. But rather because if you don't have the Torah values as your values, then there's nothing that's stopping you from cheating on your husband or causing her husband to cheat on her. There's nothing to stop you from doing all of these different things that the Torah says it's forbidden. Because it's only the Torah that says this is forbidden. Society celebrates it. Society loves it. Society has turned that into the new good. And that's what the Zohar Kadosh says was the deciding factor of why God decided to destroy the world at the time of Noah. It wasn't that promiscuity just appeared for the first time then. It wasn't that homosexuality just appeared for the first time back then. All of these things have been around. The same thing with Sodom and Gomorrah. It wasn't the first time or the last time. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu decided to destroy them after they've determined to redefine good. When they redefined good and they said that evil is good, that what God views as evil is what they define as good, that's when God says they've lost their right to exist. So now, Rabotai, each and every single one of us knows a few things that could easily change the course of their life. Whether you're Jew or Gentile, I'm sure that before you heard all of this, you assumed you were good. And you may very well be good in many things and in many ways. But it doesn't matter what you or I think. What matters most is what God thinks, what God decrees. He told us this is the difference between good and evil. While many people worship idols, many people don't. While many people murder, most people don't. While many people steal, most people don't plan to. The one major issue that is a common denominator in more things than anything else is the morality. But either way, even if your morality is, you have a check next to it, you still have to check the stealing and how you conduct your business. You still have to check your ideology and how you believe in one God. You still have to check all of the other things. Because once you have a check mark next to all of them, just make sure you keep going. Keep going in that route. But if you don't have a check mark next to one of them, if you don't have a check mark next to two of them, if you don't have a check mark next to three of them, then now you know what God thinks of you. But you also need to know that you're still alive because He wants you to change before it's too late. Be'ezrat Hashem, this helps all of us change sooner rather than later. B'cha b'atzlacha. Again, for any of you that want to watch more lectures, you can go to our YouTube channel, or you can go to our website, bhtorah.org or bezrathashem.org. You could donate over there as well. And anyone that wants to sponsor the new series that will start Be'ezrat Hashem on Tuesday night, you could contact us, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we will succeed together. Call to B'cha b'atzlacha, and we'll learn again later this week.